This is Nikke Goddess of Victory. It's a game where the most important part is located at the bottom quadrant of the screen. 90% of the people who play the game cares about one thing only. Not the gameplay, not the gacha, or the nostalgic arcade shooter style of gameplay that brings us back to 1999. It's the cake. In fact, the gameplay only served as a distraction for the real gameplay. Big red circle on the screen? What a pain in the ass. Welcome to the monkey review of Nikke. In this review, we'll be looking at multiple elements of the game in the most primitive way, because looking at detail is boring and monkey hates boring. Although I have only played the game for 1 week, so I don't recommend you taking my opinion as fact, but entertainment. Thus, if you are ready to return to monkey and get your head empty, let's start by talking about: do you like guns? Do you like Elon Musk? Do you look in the mirror and saw this as reflection? Well, I do. And if you are just like me, then this is the perfect game for you. Also, this is a perfectly normal game to play in front of your parents, your friends, the stranger beside you on the train, as this game is PG-13 without any sus moment at all.
I'm coming. Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm coming.
I want you to imagine this: a future where the AI has taken over the world. Technology is so advanced that we no longer require a judge, as punishment are passed down by AI. A world that is possible to move your brain into the body of a cute anime girl. Wait, maybe this isn't so bad, huh? Anyway, that's right. This is the future where Elon Musk is afraid of. A dystopian future where the surface is completely ruined by unidentified object called Rapture. Because the surface is no longer hospitable, the remaining human race has to come up with something, and by that, the Ark is created. Ark is an underground dome city that are 1,000 meters deep, safe from Rapture attack. However, humanity hasn't given up reclaiming their surface yet. That's why Nikke is created. Nikke, simply put, is robots with human brain. As for why there's no male Nikke, well, I think Intern Kun has the answer.
We have so many degenerates here. Incredible, you know?
Now, I would like to tell you more about the story, but there's a problem. It's the 7th day of me playing the game, and I'm still at chapter 3. But fret not, my child, as I have the solution that you never expect. Have ChatGPT make this video for me. Huh? Okay, I'm just kidding. I went over to YouTube to check if anyone posted the story, and what I found surprised me. Not because of the fact that I actually found one, but because there are entire 20 chapter worth of content. I thought I'm playing a gacha game, not watching an entire season of Attack on Titan. And yes, I watched the entire 20 chapters. Please like the video, my brain is rotting. The story begins with us, a newbie commander, very conveniently lost our memory on the verge of death. The first thing we wake up, we meet up with Marian, Rappy, Anis, which is the 3 main protagonists of the story. Apparently, the commander died, so we are the replacement. Hence, the happy story of the hero saving the world begins, together with our 3 beautiful and loyal Nikke. I mean, 2 beautiful and loyal Nikke. Honestly speaking, when I decided to play this game, I really came for the plot. But to my surprise, the actual plot was even better. Sure, there are some sus moments that are definitely not meant for teens, like bumping into Anis badonkadong.
Wait, Commander? Your face, it touched my...
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
Or BDSM.
It hurts so bad. Yara, can I hurt you more?
No, that's enough for now. We can't get addicted to it, you know.
Or getting stabbed by a CEO lolly.
Do you think I was kidding? Answer me!
Aside from those flaws, the story is actually pretty well written. It's well paced, the lore is not shoved in your face or forcing you to read an entire textbook to understand. Instead, the world is introduced through the characters. Every characters are not there just to fulfill a trope.
絶対にあなたが好きだからここにいるとかじゃありませんから。
Okay, most character, but each feels like they have a story to tell. And of course, they are further enhanced by the voice acting. The story is fully voiced in both English, Japanese, and Korean, and they're good too. Of course, as a weeb myself, Japanese is my go-to, but for the first couple of chapters where I play using English voice, it was pleasant to hear as well. If you don't believe me, here's an example. Oh, I love Anis. The more you progress, the more you understand. The arc is not as simple as it seems. The rapture that can possess intelligence and really like Among Us for some reason.
Imposter, the imposters. Imposters.
The heretic, which are Nikke that are corrupted and join the dark side, or the pilgrims, which are Nikke that despise the monarchy of the Ark, and they created Eden, which is a paradise on the surface where Nikke and human can live peacefully, guarded only by the strongest Nikke, which is why it's harder to obtain them in the gacha, which is just very weird by the way. Wait, hold up. So I am watching Attack on Titan after all. Now, I wouldn't say the story is 10 out of 10, but it's definitely top 5 among the gacha games I've played so far. It's refreshing, it's thought-provoking. As the AI in our real world progresses and the percentage of intelligence that are human becoming less and less, you can't help but realize that maybe, just maybe, that genetically engineered cat are possible. And AI take over the world or something? Yeah, that can be possible too. You might be wondering, Nerfa, it's been 10 minutes in and you haven't even talked about the gameplay yet. So what about the part you shoot all over your screen with your gun? If I'm gonna be honest, the gameplay is okay. Is it creative? Yeah, no one has done it before in a mobile market. Is it fun? Yeah, I too enjoy shooting, but that's all I can say about the game. It might seem complicated at first, but the game is actually very simple. I mean, it's an idle game after all. Your Nikke are separated into 6 categories. Assault rifle for medium to long range. Machine gun, which is basically an assault rifle with longer reload time and higher ammo capacity. Shotgun for close range, SMG for close range but with better control, so it's better for smaller enemy, for example. Sniper is for, well, you guessed it, long range. All Nikke fall into one of these categories, but they don't always confine to the shape of their categories. For example, Lapis might seem like she's using a rocket launcher, but in reality, it's a laser beam that can very well turn enemy into a donut. Or Scarlet, who brought a sword to a gunfight. There are also burst skill, which are pretty simple. You press burst skill 1, then you press burst skill 2, and then you press burst skill 3. Then you have full burst. Honestly, the combat is pretty self-explanatory itself. You can use different categories of gun depending on the range. Use your burst skill whenever you need to focus fire. Nothing the auto button couldn't solve. You might think that I dislike this, but no, I actually think being simple is one of the strong points of the game, because the game is very easy to pick up, but that doesn't make the boss fight any less epic. The visual of the boss fight is stunning, paired together with music that have no business of being this much of a banger. All in all, Nikke Goddess of Victory is a great game, and I can only hope for the gacha in the future follow Nikke footsteps, creating games that are not only innovative, pretty to look at, but also having a story that leaves us wanting more. Of course, this game is not perfect. Tons of bugs and issues during the launch. Censorship is not what people expect, but I can see Shiv-Up is listening somewhat. For example, Makima has a code that blocks the cake, and people obviously are not going to be happy. I mean, you're blocking a pretty important part of the gameplay. So they recently introduced a skin just to remove the code. If only they can do that for all other Nikke, that would be great too. But hey, at least this game always has the best asset. Don't you agree, brother? What's up, my dear friends? So this video has been taking longer than I expected to make. I also want to talk about my Patreon, which I recently started. The reason why I started putting more efforts into my video is because, well, I love this type of content. Maxor, Giga, Seth, Internet Historian, all these creators are what I idolize the most. Video that doesn't take themselves too seriously and also able to create a very well-paced and funny video. Am I as good as them? Hell no, but I aspire to be. I know this is overall a dumb decision. I mean, after all, the gacha game fandom is very small. I'll probably get more views if I just make like tier lists, mistake to avoid on new games. But where's the fun in that? I want to make more videos for both the future me and you guys can help me by supporting me on Patreon. So I don't want to make things too difficult for the Patreon. There will be 2 tiers. The Dolphin tiers will get access to my monthly exclusive content such as Dojin review that I couldn't post on YouTube. I also turned my face cam on for this one, so if you want to see my ugly face, yeah, you can come to Patreon. Other than that, you also get to affect what video I make next, usually by post. And also exclusive Discord role with exclusive channel, and also I'll be reporting my video status every 2 days or so you can get updated frequently. The whale tier will be the same as the dolphin tier, except that I'll be shouting you out at the end of my videos, and you'll also get access to my behind the scenes stuff such as scripts or cut content or footage, and sometimes I will also share some insight, some thought process on how I make certain videos. And this is not the only ideas I have a couple more ideas other than monkey reviews, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a comments, tell me how this video do, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.